Welcome, this is the second part of this lesson and we're talking about rates. So let's read our learning intentions here. To understand that rates compare two quantities measured in different units, to be able to simplify rates, to be able to find average rates, to understand that a rate like $12 per hour or $12 per hour means $12 for 1 hour. We've already talked about this theory in part 1, but let's just read over it again to solidify it in our brains. Rates compare quantities measured in different units. All rates must include units for each quantity. The two different units are separated by a slash, which is the mathematical symbol for per. For example, 20 kilometers per hour is 20 kilometers per hour, which is equal to 20 kilometers for each hour. It is convention to write rates in their simplest form. This involves writing the rate for only one unit of the second quantity. So that means instead of saying $45 in 3 hours, what you would want to do is write this second quantity as one unit, so as 1 hour. So you divide both sides by 3. So you're going to say $15 in 1 hour. So this top one represents the non-simplified rate, and this bottom one represents the simplified rate. And then you can write it as $15 per hour with the slash there. So now we're going to work through a few of these examples and see if we can simplify some rates. So express each of the following as a simplified rate. 12 students for 2 teachers. So I have 12 students for 2 teachers. So remember, to simplify a rate, I want this to be 1 teacher. So how do I go from 2 to 1? Hopefully everyone knows I'm going to divide by 2. I will divide this side by 2. 12 divided by 2 is going to be 6 students. So it will be 6 students for 1 teacher. And I would write that as 6 students slash teacher. And remember, the way you would read this is this means per. So you would say 6 students per teacher. The next one, I have 21 students for 3 teachers. So again, when we're simplifying a rate, we want this one to be 1 teacher. Whoopsie daisy. To go from 3 teachers to 1 teacher, I'm going to have to divide by 3. So I have to do that to the other side as well. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, which means I'm going to get 7 students for 1 teacher, and I can write that as 7 students per teacher. So hopefully you got both of those. Let's go through 2 more examples and then we'll stop this part of the lesson. So we have 28 for 4 kilos, so $28 for 4 kilos. So that is 28 for 4 kilos. Remember, I want this to be 1 kilo. So to go from 4 to 1, I'm going to divide by 4. Whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other side. What is 28 divided by 4? It's going to be 7. So it'll be $7 for 1 kilo. And that means $7 per kilo. Last one, I have $30 for 5 kilos. Remember, I want this to be 1 kilo for my simplified rate. So to go from 5 to 1, I'll divide by 5. 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6 for 1 kilo. So $6 a kilo. So that is how you answer these questions. Hopefully you found this useful. We have simplified some rates. I'll see you in the next part of this lesson. See you then.